So let's talk beetles. Beetles share the standardized body plan of any insect, and that is having three main body parts, which is the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. They have three pairs of legs, and they have one pair of antennae. In addition to this, beetles have extra features that set them apart from other insect groups, and some body parts have specialized names. These include the two pairs of palps, which are used for manipulating and tasting food. They have a hardened plate on top of the thorax, which is called the pronotum. This is the top layer that you see from above of the thorax. They also have the hardened wing cases, which are called the elytra when there's two together, or one on their own is called an elytron. Elytra are very, very important. They make beetles beetles, so use the word as much as you can. It's a great word, and you will hear it all the time when discussing beetles. They also have a locking mechanism in between these two elytrons at the base of the elytra called the scutellum, and this essentially just locks these into place when they're not being used. If you can see footage of beetles flying later on, you'll see they sort of pop out from underneath and lift up before expanding out to release the wings. They also have these antennae, which they use for sensory purposes. We'll discuss that later on in the course. And these essentially are the basic parts of a beetle which are used for identification and description, and it's important to understand these terms. So have a little look, get familiar with them, and use them as much as you can when discussing beetles.